What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Thunderstruck. We're coming back from Kansas. Dorothy, I think. Corey Sherwood driving the number 3 Yoda Tundra. Amanda is over there. Hey, Amanda.
Hello. Hi. Got Tom up there.
That's
Wow,
all.
that
That's,
was
yeah. Wow, Amanda.
Yeah.
Way to. That's everybody's
This guy.
tuning in to see you.
Tell us what you drive.
Yeah.
I want to say it every single week. What do I drive? A Toyota?
Yeah.
On what night? Tuesdays?
Yeah. And we race
Number
on
88?
Tuesdays. It's
forget
white, I think.
that's about that. Yep.
Well, 34 over here.
I'm just
We
sitting
missed
back
the last.
now.
Do what?
So I'm just sitting back now.
We missed it last week. So we didn't have a show last week. No special guests last week, but this week we've got the driver of the 4 machine. That way.
My turn now. All right, Tanner Marr, driver number 4. You don't get to see me very often because I'm usually on a 1 in park, so I
Or
wreck out
DNF.
early, or I
me
DNF
too, buddy.
it's a rough time. I'm waiting for this segment to end, so maybe we can be on a 2 in park at least.
Yeah, I figured out I have to be clean the rest of this segment, and then I'll go down to just a 1 in park, not for the segment, and then I need 1 clean race, the first race of the playoffs, and I'm back to a 2 in park.
I guess, did Tom do the math with you too? Because he did the math with me, and I'm on the exact same boat. We are basically identical in the 1 in park.
Yeah, it sucks.
Pretty nice not to have to worry about that.
Right?
Yeah, it sucks. It
Go
sucks.
out there and just race.
Yep.
It is too, especially what happened at Kansas when I got into something. It was like the only caution, I think, and it was iffy, but from what I saw, I did everything I could. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go and see how much damage I got. I go and see how much damage I got in 5 seconds. I'm like, yeah, we're running this out. We're gambling tonight.
Every time, like, I get an incident or something and nobody claims it instantly, I'm just asking around, like, yo, did you see it? What's it look like? Is it on me? Is it
Somebody
possible?
watching the
Do I need to
broadcast?
take it? Yeah.
That's what we make Cody do. Cody has to keep an eye on it for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Corey, you were around before we had this system, and I think Amanda was too to some extent. But it used to just be that you were on a 2 in park or a 1 in park. There was no 1 in park segment. You find yourself.
You got stricter too with the cautions, right? Wasn't it
more strict?
What?
Fucking Amanda.
Stricter.
She gets me all the time too. Don't worry.
All right, we're taking auditions for the 3rd seat. Yeah,
no requirements needed.
Just show up. We'll fucking put you on. Doesn't matter. As long as Grammar Police isn't here.
I mean, what do you?
What
do you mean more stricter?
Didn't you get less caution tracker points if you then was it now 6? Wasn't it less before?
I think it was always 3 and 3 for a claim, 6 for an unclaim. But it was just 9 points put you on a 1 in park. But if you fell below 9 at any point, you came off of it immediately. Yeah.
I never really had the problem until this year. Fucking Bristol and Iowa fucking put me over.
Well, like you said, you have 3 self spins, and that cut you right out of the gates.
Well, me and Amanda were talking about it last night. I'm like, my only claim cautions are 3 self spins and the one that I got into Fred.
Yeah, you went the first 7 races without claiming a caution. Then race number 8 was your first claim caution, followed by either an unclaim or 2 claims.
I had I had a self spin in Iowa that started it, and then 2 self spins at Bristol, which kind of capped it off.
Imagine if we hit people for just self spins, even if it didn't claim it would bring out a yellow.
Yeah, you do. And it sucks. They should be less. Should be like, yeah, that would be a self spin. Give me my 1 point. I'm sorry.
I mean, there's one person in this room that has 0.
Not me.
Yeah, the
Yep.
one that rides around in the back all cautious and
I'm
shit.
creeping up though. Creeping up
Hey.
there.
She'll let you know when there is a wreck, though, for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You'll know there's a wreck.
But then there's gonna be a
will
wreck
say-
because me and Tanner know it, so we just hammer down trying to get spots before the caution comes out because we know the game with her.
Right.
As long as I keep creeping up, it seems like, when I started the season last year, I was like 30th every time, 25th to 30th, something like that. This year, I started out like 25th. Now I'm falling into that 10 to 15th place mark. Maybe next season I can break the top 10 a little more often. So I'm
So,
progressing, being cautious, no cautions, and slowly moving up in the lineup at the end.
like, real
So
shit, you have absolutely been in the mix this season.
Thank
Absolutely. Even in practice, I'm like, fucking Amanda's faster than me, and I look, she's fucking top 6, top 7 in
She
the speed
fucking-
chart. Like, what?
Well,
She-
you all know I don't
She
race
beat me
the
in
way I
qualifying at
practice too, though.
Kansas.
Yeah, I don't race the way I practice. I practice a little harder, which
Right.
I don't know why, but
You
I'm getting better at it.
Flip flop
Yeah,
it.
I'm getting
we-
better at it.
I think she beat me by like 2 spots at Kansas in qualifying. I'm like, Jesus. And I thought I had a good qualifying, but I guess not. I qualified like 22nd or something.
how much of that do you think is the wheel that you just picked up a couple of weeks ago, Amanda, versus just learning the people that you're racing around on a weekly basis and knowing when to push? And everybody's learning stages all kind of together, right? It's only our second season doing them, but how much of that is wheel versus just track time?
I think in the past few weeks with the new wheel, it has given me more confidence. I do like the way it feels better. Still hate the buttons. Still not used to it. It takes me about 6, 7 weeks to get used to the new button layouts. But I would say I feel like the wheel is helping me about 10% better on skill. I like the way it feels. It's a little more resistance. It just, I don't know, it just is easier, I think, but a little harder at the same time. But I think a lot of it could be the wheel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty used to the other drivers and know what to do around them. But also, again, it's coming back to each track I've raced 1 or 2 more times, so every time I get more comfortable at any track, I race a little harder. So
Yeah.
What she said.
Yeah.
yeah.
Other questions you got, Tom?
Well, I ain't got a whole lot of questions because we're working on a time frame tonight. Tanner's got a race to get to at 9:10.
My fault. Of course, my fault.
So let's go into last week's race. We'll come back to talking topics and all that kind of fun stuff. Talking topics in a little bit about how Karen Reed is innocent. But last week we didn't get to do a Thunderstruck because Memorial Day. So we started off the week last Sunday with our event at Cyber Salutes. That was 76 laps at Talladega in the Arca car. That was a fun little car to run.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed being able to push in those cars the way that you could.
Oh, you could slam the shit out of everybody in those cars.
Absolutely. I'm never aggressive, really. Well, I'm sure y'all, the one in Park says different, but like I feel like I'm never really aggressive at super speedways. But like there was one point where it was pretty early, and I know I went 3 wide, and Tom said, "Damn, Tanner! Like, damn, like where are you going?"
I think me and
Tanner
Tanner hooked up a lot on top,
we
trying to
did.
go 3 wide.
We
We're like,
did.
fuck it, let's go.
Yep. I saw Corey go. I was like, "All right, we're going. It's time to go, I guess."
Oh, okay, but I see, Corey. So like was it the Cyber 500 or was it the opening race at Daytona that I was trying to push you, and you just come over and you're like, just go around me.
Well, I had 200
I don't know
laps.
if it was the 500.
I think it was the 500 or it was Daytona this year. I don't know, but Tom came flying up. I'm just riding, rated the draft. Oh, these guys are 3 wide up there. Yeah, it had to be. I don't think it was 5. It had to be Daytona this year, the start of the season.
Trucks, yeah.
And I'm like, come on, man, I want a good finish. Tom's like, I'm gonna push you. I'm like, I don't want you to push me. Go around me. I'm just riding, man.
I think we lost internet during the 500 because I think I screwed up my rig during the one race, and then we lost internet. And we both cut out.
Cyber Salutes, we had a fast spread too, right? So I mean that helped out. That
Yeah,
made it where we could be
32.
a little bit more aggressive. Right. So we were gambling with house money. Me and Corey was topside.
Well, there's enough room at Talladega. You can easily go, especially with those cars too. You can easily
There
go
was
through.
sometimes where
I mean,
3 wide didn't feel like we had enough room. Like it was
Well-
like you were right there on the wall, and I was trying to follow you. And
I don't know if you guys saw this, but I did spin the man. I'm surprised you didn't put that in the clips, Tom.
Oh,
I think
so
everybody
hold on.
fucking saw
I'll
that.
clip it.
Everybody saw that.
so
Joe
I-
saw it.
So I did spin Amanda, and she
Don't
she
push
said
in the
it.
corner.
She said it earlier. Do you notice that the bumper's locked on those things?
Hardcore. You couldn't back off when you let off of the throttle.
Yeah, I let
like,
off,
you were-
and it just I just stuck
Pull you
right to her
forward.
bumper.
Right.
I did it a couple times with other people. I'm like, I can't. I'm letting off, and I had to actually tap the brakes and take the bump from the back and just hold the wheel because you were locked on.
Yeah. So
What'd you guys think of that random? So we ran Cyber Salutes a little bit differently. No stages, but we did have a random caution in between lap 30 and 40. What'd you guys think of that? As opposed to breaking it up with the stage. Everybody knew that it was coming between 30 and 40, but nobody knew exactly where.
Yeah, I liked
like
it.
I love stages, but I like that just because it was completely random. Like you said, I don't know. You mentioned it off there. I don't know if a lot of people knew that you absolutely had no clue when the caution was coming. It was all with the program, right? You knew as much as we knew. It was between 30 and 40. And
honestly,
I like
I
that.
would have liked to have seen a bigger swing on the laps
That's
too.
me.
Like
That's
really
me.
throw off like the guys who understand the fuel strategy and really started planning it out in their head. Like give it a good 25 lap spread. Just
That was
throw a
me.
curveball.
Yep.
Yeah, especially
Well, I know
if you
that
put it earlier than what pits like a fuel run would be, too, or like maybe what the second fuel run. So everybody's like, should I wait and see if the caution's gonna come out, stay out, or do I go in and get fuel?
All right. Well, our stages for Michigan tomorrow is anywhere between lap 5 and 25. So there we go.
Right. I think the way it worked out at Salutes was I think we had enough fuel regardless, right? So I think if the window was a little bit bigger to where fuel became an issue, it would have been like, oh shit, am I going now? Do I need a pit or whatnot? But I enjoyed it.
Well,
I did like it.
Yeah.
Well, I know Chris Rose. He came in on, and I don't really know why he did this, but he came in under the green stop like lap 15, 18, whatever. And he said it's a green flag stop. I only need to go to lap 30, so I don't need 2 cans. So he only took a can and a half, whatever it was. So he was short because I went back and watched his stream a little bit. So there was a little bit of fuel games in there. Obviously, at Talladega, it kind of minimizes a little bit, but he was short on it.
Well,
The way me and Bill looked at it was just make it to lap 40. Just make sure we can
Yeah.
go to lap 40, and we're
Yep.
good.
Well, it did come into play at the end because I remember during the pit stop, I actually turned on my auto fuel when we did the green flag stop to get just enough, and then we had a couple that first green white checker came out. I was like, oh, we're gonna have more because I had like 2 laps left when that caution came out. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't think I have enough for this. I'm like, if we have any more, I have to come in anyway. So I ended up pitting.
We did. I saw you pit, and I followed you. I knew we were close to the same boat, and I couldn't go another green white checker, so I pit with you once I saw you go down.
I know it would have been nicer if we stayed green the whole way because there's gonna be a lot of fun shit that was about to happen in the front.
Well, 76 laps, only 1 caution. We clipped that. Top 3 was the 20 Mike Stiverson, and back to victory lane in our Cyber Salutes event. 34 finished second, and Matthew Semple came home third.
Yeah, like I said, it was a fun race. I had a ball doing it because, especially with points races, you stay back a little bit. You got to protect the equipment and all that. Knowing it was a fun race for charity, and we had 2 fast repairs too, so we just sent it.
Oh, I mean, every time you chopped me off, Corey, I guess you thought I was.
I tried to block you so many times. You kept going around me. I was so pissed. I'm like, come on, Tom, just push me once.
Nope.
I think I did one move where I went from the bottom lane all the way up to the 3rd lane to pick up Amanda.
Well, let's take a look at the 2 clips that we got from Cyber Salutes, if you got them labeled.
We got this one. Oh, that's trucks.
That's not Cyber Salutes.
Well, well, you don't.
That tells me they're definitely not labeled.
Gotta label them, Tom.
He didn't label them.
They're definitely not labeled.
Oh, now you got me all fucked up. All right, so is this the same one? Yep. All right, so it's not that one. Oh, here's
Nope.
one.
Hey, that looks
Red.
familiar.
Yeah. Not the Jurgens Lawn Care at Kansas.
Oh,
If somebody had their trading paints on,
I
it would
know.
make
I was just
it a
thinking
lot
that.
easier for us.
I don't know who that was.
Chris Wold and Chris Wold and Chris Rose
That was
got
Chris on Chris
collected.
Prime.
That was just a handful of laps to go in the race. I think that happened like lap 74 out of
Oh, that was the one that
76.
brought out that last caution.
Yeah,
they're the
yeah.
group behind us. Yeah, assholes couldn't just fucking calm down for a couple laps.
And then we go to the last lap here. Of course, the Bucci's machine is leading the way for now.
Oh, the trading paints was on for this one. Oh, just his paint.
Only him. Only
Yep.
him. Look at those shots.
I hope you guys
That's
enjoy
Yeah.
the music that's playing. It's probably gonna get us kicked off YouTube.
insane.
No,
Look
it's
at the
it's
push.
royalty free.
That was a great push.
Yeah, Chris put
34 car doing
a
it.
good Chris puts a good push to Stuyvesant, and a lot of separation here between second and third and fourth.
You're actually in a good spot right here, Tom. The way you had the draft, you had enough real estate.
Oh yeah, you should have slingshotted him.
I wasn't going to do that
I wasn't gonna. Oh, I thought you were about to do it right then. That would have been hilarious. I wasn't gonna do that to Mike and then did it.
Yeah,
tonight. Nah, I wasn't gonna
he
do
ended
that
up
tonight.
winning.
It's a fun race. I wish we had more people, but it was a fun race even with the people we had. It was
Oh, yeah.
actually really fun.
Yeah,
And
it
then
seemed
there's
like it was an actual a fun super, because I'm starting to get a little bored of super speedway races now, because it's really just ride around, don't try to go up front, save your shit to the end, all that. But when you get something like that, you're like, hell yeah, let's go. 3 wide,
A
let's
lot
try
of 3
let's try
wide.
4 wide.
Me and Corey went 3 wide coming out of turn 2, lap 1. It's when you jumped up high, I was like, oh, fuck it, I guess we're going 3 wide. It's go time. Let's go.
Yeah, might as well. We got another one, Tom?
Yo, there was one more clip. It was just Mike doing his
Oh.
burnout. There we go. Beautiful black and white car there.
Yeah, a beautiful iRacing paint scheme there.
Good to see Mike get back, even if it wasn't a points win, right? To take that out of it, right? But it's good to see Mike get a win.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A win is a win.
Mike's a fan favorite.
So Cyber Salute's done in a way. Final count the I think we raised somewhere in the ballpark of $650 to $700 for Disabled American Veterans, DAV.org. So organization that we run, or organization that needs it, the benefit race that we run biannually, Memorial Day and Veterans Day. Always trying to give back to those who gave us a lot, and we have a bunch of veterans in the league as well. So it's just a way for us to show our appreciation the best way that we possibly can doing this.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. I mean, they've done it when I first started in here. Wasn't it like Wounded Warriors was the? Is it Wounded Warriors?
Probably
the-
wheels for warriors.
Wheels for
Warriors,
Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sponsored
listen, Tom.
the Cup League,
I
and we
listen.
always did donations, basically cover the cost or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty
A
much
lot of
our
cool stuff.
agreement was with them is that we charge them X amount of dollars to sponsor the season, and our promise to them is that we will make you your sponsorship costs back in Cyber Salutes, and if for whatever reason we don't, then I covered the difference. But we always went 2, 3, 4x the time the amount that we charge them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that was kind of our standing handshake agreement.
Hell yeah. It's on to Kansas.
On to Kansas. So Cyber Salute's done in a way. Kansas set up for 134 laps. Stage 1, lap number 35, I think. 30 or 35? 35. Whole bunch of fuel issues in stage 1.
Yeah, it was. I started, like I said, I think I started 20. I don't know, maybe 28th, 22nd to 28th. I started. Well, I fell way back because I started. I knew we were going to be short because it was the same fuel that we had last time. So I watched the broadcast. I was like, oh shit, I'm like, it's gonna be close on fuel. So I started clutching right away for like the first 10, 15 laps, and that helped me save my tires. And I drove up to, I think, 8th place from like 28th because people are running out or pitting. And
Yeah, I started clutching right out of the gates. I think just a couple laps in barely, and I was only clutching I think in 3 and 4. Then towards the end of the stage, I started doing 1 and 2 and saving tires as well. And once I saw Corey start going too, I was like, you know what? I'm like a lap and a half to the good. So even with the pace laps or the caution laps calculated in, so started hauling ass. I think I had .4 left when I pulled into the pits. I was like, oh, that's so much fun to actually have fuel left when you're pulling in. Like, sweet. Watch everybody drop like flies.
I
I
actually
think
had to
like
pit.
10 people,
I had to
like 10
pit early.
people that pit early. Yep.
Yeah, I had to pit early, get a black flag because I thought I was good, and then obviously I was running hard because I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm good. I get there, I come around, I'm like, I gotta catch the pace car. It says .3 left, .3 laps left. I'm like, well, that's not enough to get around.
Well, see, so I saw Corey still hauling it and everything, but I was still clutching in 3 and 4 right up until like 2 laps before they were gonna throw the yellow. So, but because everybody burnt up their shit so much, like I was still able to gain on people. But yeah, I still clutched like almost right till the yellow came out.
I made it, but I was sputtering. And what was playing in my head when I started sputtering catching the car was Tom yelling at me at Pocono, "You got to maintain pace speed, 4 car, maintain pace speed." And I was like, "Fuck, just let me make it. Just let me make it." You know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that they need that extra lap to go
Yeah,
around
right.
after.
That's why everybody needs
know.
a Cody Heinzman in their Discord. He's like, don't forget about the laps after they throw the yellow. You're
Yeah.
like, oh,
And,
thank you
and
so
it's not
much,
even
Cody.
that. It's also the difference between first and 10th, right? I mean,
Right.
if we're at a larger track like Pocono Auto Club, Michigan, somewhere where it gets stretched out, I mean, you could be looking at an additional 10, 15 seconds under green flag conditions before the yellow flag comes out. So that
Yeah.
too, and you can still gain or lose points and positions and all that kind of fun stuff up until that happens. So
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it sucked doing that because all that I've gained 20 positions or so, and I had to give it all back because I had to get an EOL.
Lucas. Lucas. He's so happy all the time.
he is. He's the best boy. He jumps up at inopportune times,
Is he
but
gonna start humping your arm again?
he hasn't been doing that recently, thankfully.
Oh,
But he's looking at me. He's like, "What did you
yeah,
just
yeah. He's like, what we about to do?
say?" Stage 1 done and away at Kansas. 35 laps down. Cody Heinzman takes stage 1 win. Joe Hudson, second place in the stage. Dustin Ping comes home third. Greg Mitchell, Cody Gibson, Lee Campbell. Matthew Semple gets 4 stage points. Corey Sherman picks up 3, same as his
Yeah.
truck number. Tanner gets 2. And Ed Jurgen gets. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
I must. Oh, yeah, no. Ed Jurgen gets 1 point at the end of stage 2.
Tanner Marr gets 3 caution points.
So now we set the stage for stage 2. Stage 2 ends at lap number 70, but the way it falls, caution on 35, you run 36, 37, maybe 38 under yellow, you restart. So now you've actually only got like 28, 29 green flag laps, but still some people deciding to pit on the 1 to go.
It was me.
I don't know.
I was curious why you did that.
Were
By the
you
way.
short on that?
Right.
Well, no, I just wanted to be safe, and I don't know why I put myself through that torture of going back in, and because I know a lot of people were getting EOLs, and I would have been ahead of them, but Because I'll tell you what, I had a flashback of Pocono because Gainforth was back there with Fred, and then Gainforth shoots it high again. And I'm like, I gotta go in between these motherfuckers again. So I'm like, all right. So I start going in the middle. And I'm like, I see Fred start drifting up. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna cut this down low. I'll go right underneath Fred. Everything will be fine. Fred fucking decided I'm wrapping the corner too. I'm like, Jesus. So I was down low with Fred bumping him the whole way down the front stretch. But
So-
yeah, it's nuts back there in the back of the pack. I love it's fun.
It's ruthless. It's ruthless.
It's fucking
Not
nuts.
fun. It's not fun.
It's not fun. It's not fun. Every fucking lap you have to get after it, because if not,
You have
somebody's
to be
getting after you.
looking, yeah, your left, your right, in front, behind you. Like, what's this motherfucker gonna do over here? Oh, this piece of shit's gonna fucking float up on. He's gonna
Dave
push
said you
tight
gotta start
sometimes.
naming names to Amanda.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave that to Philip this past week, calling people out on the track. I'm like, did he know he was over race chatter?
Amanda,
Did you
so
like that?
Amanda, so we go into a race, right? We know that stage 1 or maybe stage 2 is going to be fueling. I'm asking you specifically because last week or 2 weeks ago you were like, "Oh, I love it," because people don't think about it. I gained some positions, right? So like, at what point throughout? Because in the beginning of it, you have to say, well, it's only a fuel mileage run to the stage if we don't get a caution. Is it like halfway through that you're like, well, shit, maybe I need to start thinking about fuel? Like, do you start thinking immediately? And if you get a caution, then you're like, well, that sucks. Like, how long does it take you to really go into, I guess, fuel mode for the stage?
Well, full disclosure, and I kind of said it earlier, Cody Heinzman's pretty good about throwing some of that stuff out there, knowing some of us don't think of that ahead of time. Like, I haven't really pushed my skills yet to really think hardcore tire and fuel strategy. I'm
I'm
just trying to
awful
work
at
on
math
speed.
with fuel.
So when he says that, and I look, I go, okay, I already know I'm a bit slower than everybody. I don't get out of the corner as hard as everybody, and I let off a little earlier. I'm like, okay, so I already know that I save a little fuel right there. So you know what? If I'm only a few laps short, I'm gonna save right out of the gates. And our boys in our channel are really good. We're all good to each other, even though like Dustin, Simple, Cody, other Cody, they're all
Cody too.
up Cody too. They're all up in front fighting each other, but they still remind each other, like, hey, don't forget the clutch, don't forget this, don't forget that. So it's still helping me learn. And I go, well, you know what? I should start utilizing that more. So when they throw that out there, I start listening to them. And if I think that I can do it, and I did this past time, I said, I'm going to start clutching right away. And they'll even say, hey, his first pace lap, start clutching. And I'm starting to pick up on it, and I'll do it earlier. And, up until, no joke, I'd say actually just this season in cyber, I never liked clutching during green flag races because I still would float up to the wall. Like I don't know, I just couldn't do it properly. And I feel a lot better doing it now. And um I start doing it earlier the past 4 or 5 weeks than I ever have.
Burn tires up more if we're clutching. Because of that reason right there, going to the corner and wash up because you're not using any brake or anything. But I've gotten better at that just by backing the corners up. But I
That's
understand
what I
that.
started doing, yeah, but I
Right.
started backing the corner up because I wouldn't, and then all of a sudden I'm
Right.
like, "What the fuck? I'm floating up to the wall." So I actually started paying attention because a lot
Right.
of it is just like I'm zoning out. I'm like, "I'm having fun. I'm racing. I don't care where I finish." Now I care, and I back up the corners a little more. I pay attention a little better. I save the tires a little bit more, and I think it's starting to show. Some of my better finishes the last month or so were the fuel races where I was paying attention a little bit more to that kind of stuff.
So you guys come at you by the time practice is over, you do your 5 minutes, 2 laps in qualifying. You got a pretty good idea that I'm going to save from the word go, or what about you, Tanner?
I try to save early. That way I can maximize late. But now, like stage 2, when we knew we were good, that's not a good example. If it's kind of close, but I know I can save it late, I want to push hard with the fresh tires, right? And then kind of make it up on the end. But Kansas at the beginning, I was saving out the gate and just going to see how far we could save without falling back, and
Yeah, I
then
think
try to make it up at the end of it.
I think a lot of it's where you qualify too. Like I said,
100%.
I was in the back. I'm like, well, I got like 3 or 4 people behind me. I'll just let them by, and I'll just start clutching, running around by
Yeah.
myself, and then to start hauling ass towards the front.
So was it this past week at Kansas where I saved and I started up front a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna, because I started the second stage, I think in 6th or 8th, and I'm like, fuck, well, I can't sandbag this with everybody right behind me and everything. I got a lot of fast guys, and I went as hard as I could, as
Oh, that's
long
when
as
you
I
tore
could.
up your tires, I
Yeah,
think.
and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to put as much distance between myself and them as possible, and maybe I could salvage a few of these spots. I know some of these fast guys are gonna catch me, and they all caught me. And it's like, okay, I tried something different, which is actually very rare for me. So I'm still glad that I did it. I got a decent finish for myself, but I wanted to try, okay, I saved fuel in the first stage. Maybe I could try to grab some stage points in the second one. I think I ended up like 11th or some shit like that and still lost out on
Oh,
it. But
I think it was the second one you were pissed 'cause you burned up your tires because you're up there.
they're
And
dead.
you fell back to like 12th. You're like, ah, it's so close because
I
Philip went by you.
tried so hard. I'm like, you know what? Like, I really thought I'm gonna do whatever I can to put some distance between myself and the fast, more veteran guys behind me. But they started catching up, and it was that or push it harder and spin out. So, but I wanted to try something different.
Tell you what, stage 2 was a lot harder because, like I said, I topped off, went to the back. It was a lot harder to get to the front that time. I think I only made it up to like 12th or 13th at that
A lot of
time.
a lot of the fast guys were middle of the field. A lot of them because the way the fuel worked. I felt fast as hell at the end at stage 2. I started I think 4th, and I hung with Greg and Cody for like 10 laps on that stage, and then it got proven that there's levels to this because after about 15 laps, they were 3 seconds ahead of me, and I was still running 3rd. And
Yeah,
then I
'cause I was right
fell like a
behind you.
rock.
I was in
Yep.
4th, and I'm like, Tanner is falling away from them a little
Yep.
bit, and I'm falling further away from him. I'm like, shit, like,
The
come
first
on.
10 laps, I was absolutely getting after it, trying to stay with him. I mean, I even bumped Greg at one point. I think something I ever really do right, but like I crossed him over and cleared myself on his nose, and I apologized to him over the comms. But it was like track position meant so much, and I thought in my head, if I get it and stay there for a while, I'll hold it. No, sir. We ended up
Yeah.
falling back to like 9th.
Yep, they're all making fun of me, like, "You're gonna put her tires up," and even Cody Heinzman keyed up, and he's like, "Guys, like, she needs stage points," and I'm like, "I'm doing everything I fucking can to
Right.
stay up here," but I think I was at, like, it was so uneven, like 49-82 on the rates. I was like,
Ow.
"Holy shit, that is not
Yeah,
good." I was
she was
barely
bad.
hanging on to it at the end of the stage. It was not.
I got the 50% tire warning call late before we pitted. Yep.
They yelled that out?
Yeah.
I don't think
Like,
do you guys use crew chief?
No, Jimmy Johnson just back.
Yeah.
See, I use crew chief. They don't call it out in crew chief. At least I don't think so.
I don't know if it's actually 50%. I've heard different. It's 50%, 60%. I can't remember what my tires were to tell you for sure, but
Yeah, mine says, like, you gotta watch out for your tires or something like that. Yep.
Actually, digital race engineer, I actually have a button that I push, and then it gives me an approximate tire wear during the
That's
run.
fucking cheating if I ever heard of
Mhm.
Obviously, it doesn't fucking work.
Yep.
Because I'm racing, I'm not worried about hitting the fucking button.
it.
But
Well,
have you guys ever noticed? Like, I've noticed this a few times where you can, like, during a long run, you can tell where like the cutoff point is of like levels, because you'll be like at the end. Say you're like running 6th, but you're staying with it. You see everybody up there, but then like 7th is like
4
seconds.
seconds back. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, so I could just run okay right here, and they shouldn't catch me. But it's funny how, like, once you go for a longer time, like on a Greek like run, you can actually like see the levels spread out throughout the field.
And that's what happened to me. I was 3 seconds up, and then it was just a 10th here, a 10th there, and they just kept gaining. And then once they got there, stick a fork in me, I was done.
Yeah.
It was not letting one guy by. I was letting 6, 7 guys by.
Yep. That whole clusters, I was like, well, shit, just hang on to it. Just
It was
don't lose
scary
it.
too. It was scary as shit because they were getting after it. After it.
Well, fast forward to the end of lap number 70. That is the end of stage 2. Cody Heinzman sweeps stage 1 and stage 2, so he gets 10 stage points. For stage 2, Greg Mitchell comes home in second. I'm reading it back. Greg Mitchell finishes second in stage 2. Our own Tanner Marr over there, he finishes third in stage 2.
Oh, I didn't fall back? I thought I did.
I'll double check these points if you want.
No, you're good.
Joe Hudson, Lee Campbell, that's the top 5 in stage 2. followed by Matthew Semple, third place at Cyber Salutes, Cody Gibson, Larry Bell, Philip Van Vliet, and Chris Wold. But that will soon be the end of Chris Wold's night.
Fuck off.
Wonder what happened to him.
Nothing I did wrong.
It was funny, like, not to spoil it or anything, but I was like, Corey's not saying anything. He must have been in that. I'm like, why aren't you saying involved?
We gotta contemplate it. We don't know if we want to park for that night or not.
Yeah, I don't know if I would
'Cause
be
I
part
got
of it.
fucking caught up in that
'Cause-
shit show.
I was at a different place in the racetrack when the caution came out. So
I mean, technically, I mean,
That's what I said. Like, you didn't bring the flag out.
well, top 3 from the race: Cody Heinzman, Greg
You wanna
Mitchell,
see the
Cody
clip?
Gibson. Yeah, let's take a look at the clip, and we'll do our own driver review committee here.
well, we can't
I
tell
mean, we've all
anybody.
been Edmonds, we
Oh,
can
there's
see.
That beautiful truck.
Hey, Trading Paints is on here.
That didn't cause a caution.
Oh, but that
That
does right
caused
there.
a caution.
Whoa.
They fucking clips me.
So,
Jesus, everybody
that?
wants some.
Corey, can I see it? Can we see it one more time, Corey? Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, you can see it as many times as you want, Tanner.
Who was this? Who was this put on?
No, it was a racing incident.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I was getting ready to be an asshole here. I'm
Dude,
glad.
how do you hit the fucking wall on a straightaway?
Yeah,
It was
fucking
one of
idiot.
the
But
turn.
what the?
Barely.
So you see 2 things kind of happening here. Obviously, Corey hits the wall, bounces
Yep.
down,
Yep.
but then
Arc breaking.
he's not here.
Yeah, no
He's
shit.
not here to defend himself, right? But Ed sees that opening, and I guess Ed must have thought that Chris wasn't coming back up the track. But at lap 70, call it 77, 78, whenever that happened, do you take that move into the middle, or do you like, what do you do there? I mean, it's
Well,
so
you
easy
see somebody down on the apron. You're like, okay, they're gonna ride the apron until they're safe to come back up. So you shoot up the middle.
I was thinking,
But-
devil's advocate. Is he thinking that I can get through here before the 32 comes back up? Because it looks like 32 is coming up regardless, right?
Look like 32
can
didn't
I-
lift at all.
That's what I was about to say. 32 just Dukes of Hazzard it down there like crazy and said, "Let her eat."
Gonna fucking send it.
Well,
Yeah, was
I'll tell you
bouncing and
what.
everything.
Chris probably aiming for Corey.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. But in my defense, you can go on my stream and watch it. You can see I let up. I look down to see he's on the apron, and I'm making sure I have enough room for him that he can come back up onto the track.
Right.
That's why I stayed up at the wall. Then Ed's just like, fuck
Ed
yeah,
didn't.
that's my spot.
Ed's like, get me some.
But it was a racing incident.
That was our one and only caution of the evening, and ultimately Cody Heinzman does his victory donuts.
Oh, I didn't sleep good that night.
I didn't message Corey. Corey messaged me like Wednesday
Yeah,
morning. And was
motherfucker.
like,
I was like,
what happened
I'm
with that
sitting there
caution?
just fucking refreshing Discord. I'm post race report. I'm
He
like,
was.
he's not even typing. He's
You know?
not even typing. What the fuck's going on? They're already done. I'm like, oh, maybe he
Every
went to bed.
15 minutes,
I
we
woke up.
stayed
I
up
was
and
like,
watched the entire broadcast,
then
and
he
every 15
posted about
minutes.
everything. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What happened with?
Tom's waiting to give you the bad news till tomorrow because he just doesn't want to deal with you being pissy tonight.
Well, I took my response back to Corey was show up next week and see if you can get in, and he didn't like that. So,
I thought
Remember
I
our
did.
incident in Pocono, right? I didn't claim it. I didn't know, and it
Well, I would
just
have been
happened to be
suspended,
with the
Tanner.
owner. Ooh. Well, I mean, I wrecked the owner and didn't claim it, so I may have been suspended too. I got lucky though.
Yeah,
I gotta
because
get lucky.
it would have been an unclaimed on one of the parks. I would have been suspended for.
Oh, that's what
or-
happened.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Damn, now I'm on pins and needles even more racing on Tuesday night. I didn't know that.
You better just claim it.
Damn.
You better have somebody
That's why.
get the
That's why I said
broadcast
it was such a fucking gamble when I'm like, oh, I don't know if that was on me.
I can't believe you didn't claim it. Then knowing that, that's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, I gambled that night.
Fucking one in park.
That's why I said, like, I got clipped by it, and I'm like, Corey, you gonna stay involved? And he didn't say anything back. I'm
Now
like,
Corey's over
well,
quiet as
he
hell.
thinks,
Yeah.
he thinks
He's like,
gonna
maybe they won't
cause
see
that.
me.
Yeah, I'm like, let me go check my damage. And then, okay, 5 seconds. Let's go. Okay, fuck it. Let's go, boys. You want to see the standings?
Yeah, so let's take a look at the standings after Kansas. Just 3 races remaining now before our
this isn't
our
the
chase
standings.
begins.
This isn't the right one.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Oh,
it's not. That's not the right one. Hang on.
jeez, what kind of budget are we working with here?
Oh
Very
well, I
slim.
just switched. I just switched computers. That was from last time.
As you see, we're in our
What-
lovely old studio, and we got our rigs behind us. We got Corey's motion rig, mine up on the pedestals thing.
That's not what I want.
Salamander's on a pedestal.
Yep, and I got the beer fridge right next to me.
Hang on.
So
I almost got it.
while he's looking for that, so after this week we have 3 races left: Michigan, Chicago, Talladega. This upcoming week we're doing Michigan for 100 laps. Michigan, Chicago, and then Talladega. I mean, who knows what's going to happen at Talladega as the
I'll
final.
tell you what. Those are
Cut race.
3 crazy tracks that we're going to for the cutoff there.
Stay away from me at Talladega, Corey. Stay the
Alright.
fuck away from me. It's my chance.
Pow! There you go. That's not it. That's the
That's
same.
still
That's the same one.
It's the same one. What is going on?
Ow.
Wow.
What is going on?
Operator error.
Can somebody
Oh.
just find it and read it?
No, I got it on. Hang on.
Oh, whoa.
Oh god,
Don't
everything's
worry
breaking.
about it. Don't worry about it.
We need the technical difficulties sign.
Yeah. Boo! I'll be right back. Here, see. This is why I post them in Discord. All right, so we got that. See, we got the wild card. Oh shit! Oh, we got. I already got the duck in for you. Don't worry about that.
Oh good.
Who's out in chat? I see a few people in chat. Say hi, you weirdos.
Yeah. I mean, they're tuning into this awesome broadcast we got going on right now. All right, everything's downloaded, so we are good. Go download standings. Pow! There we go.
No.
All right. After Kansas, 3 races remaining till we get to the chase, and you got your top 12 plus the drivers that are looking at.
I like the way this one looks.
Don't. This is bullshit. Where's my name at?
Oh, we got your name on one of them, Tanner.
Caution driver?
Actually, 2 of them. 2 of them. You're on the next 2.
Am I?
I'm gonna wreck the shit out of that 13th place guy, but it's gonna look like an accident.
Oh. Yeah,
He's
that
leading
might,
at Talladega. If he's leading
so-
at Talladega, his dad will do it for him. Don't worry.
that bottom
So-
is really close.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so 10th, 11th, 12th, maybe not 10th or 11th, but 12th, 13th, 14th. Do you guys see any of those 3 positions flipping around on points alone in the next 3 weeks?
I see Larry dropping because he gets
Yep.
collected in some bad stuff. He gets a lot of unfortunate situations around him. Yeah. So, and Rick will just do his own damage. So I think I'll clear 2 spots in the next 2 races.
I'll tell you
Hey,
what,
well-
Amanda's pretty good at Michigan too.
Yes, I am.
I tell you what though, if so obviously you get a new winner that's not on the screen right now. You take a look. Mackenzie Milwain is currently 14th in points. Tanner is 22nd in points. Stiverson is 17th. Brian Dorsey 19th. Chris Wold 18th. So all names. Brad Holmes, well, Brad would not be eligible for the playoffs, so take him out of that. But those names before: Stiverson, Milwain, Eric Anderson, Brian Dorsey, Chris Wold, all that can shake
Been
that
on
up because
fire.
then
Yeah,
it
Eric.
pushes everything
Eric
down.
makes me nervous. Eric, I feel like could definitely steal something.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Got it out of there. All right. Wild card. You ready for wild card?
Take a look at the wild cards.
Wow.
Kapow. Again, the wild cards, new to this season, anybody from 13th through 25th in points, and then it is awarded to 2 chase spots are awarded to the top 2 drivers with the most stage points at the end of the regular season. So currently Joe Hudson, Mackenzie Milwain, they hold that spot. Mike Stiverson, 30 stage points, so he's got some ground to gain, but Mackenzie Milwain has kind of had some bad finishes these past couple of weeks. Amanda Sherman, we just heard about her needing stage points. I picked Tanner a couple of weeks ago as the 1,000 to 1 odds to make a wild card spot.
He was drunk
I've
that episode.
I've
Yeah.
never focused. I've never
Tanner, you
focused
got
on
some
stage
fucking work
points.
to do the next 3 races.
Yeah. Well, until 2 weeks ago, I didn't know stage points mattered that much. Honest to God, until me and Tom talked, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what the wild card was happening. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I just didn't care really. If I was running 9th, 10th, and somebody wanted 10th, I was like, well, fuck it, it's a point. You can have it.
So let's see. Anybody below? No, not really. I was seeing if there was anybody right on kind of that 25th cut line.
So
that-
what do you guys think? Because I race math good. Is it better for me to have a 10th through 15th finish, or better for me to go as balls out as possible and get as many
Oh, what did I do?
stage points? Like, what's the best chance I have of collecting points to get into the playoffs between now and then?
It's
think
going to
for the
be
wild
It's going to be stage points plus
Yep.
and 12th, because you
Yep.
got to think, right? It's not only stage points, but it also travels over to
Yeah.
race points as well.
Okay, so if I can clear a 10th through 15th finish,
Oh,
but pick
no, I
one
fucked up.
stage to go as balls out as possible and grab as many stage points as I can. Let's say first stage, get as many stage points as I can. Second stage, just ride it out, stay safe, hope cautions clear some people out that are higher up, and
Yep.
finish middle of the pack, higher middle of the pack at the end, where I normally do.
Tom,
might
you
help me
gotta
out, okay.
you gotta sort the standings by points.
Oh, I just did.
Well, you
Total
did
points.
you didn't on the sheets. That's why it was fucked up.
Oh.
I was gonna say something didn't match up here, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, it's updated if you want to. I don't know if you care to share your screen on.
Yeah, actually, Amanda is ahead of Mackenzie. Let's see.
I'm so fucking lost. I don't know. I'm going by what I see right now.
No, because it says total points. Amanda's got 340, and
It takes 5 minutes for its update.
oh, that's
At the bottom or
yeah.
top. It
You
says
just
update
been fucking up
for
my
5 minutes.
Google fucking Sheets thing. Yeah, made it so I can't just copy it right off the site. Are you guys done talking about this?
Yeah.
I think realistically, the top 2 are basically the top 2 for the wild card, unless they find themselves inside the top 12 or
Even
whatever.
with Talladega coming.
I mean, I'm sitting at 14 points. Can I make up 30 points without them making up any points?
I mean,
Yeah.
Tom, I think every season you have to make Talladega the cutoff race of the playoffs. It's pretty. I love that.
I'm honest to God, and
because people are going to
I'm
actually
looking to win
race.
Talladega. Like,
Yeah, people
Like-
are
Yeah.
people are going to go to the front. Talladega is going to be a
Right.
fucking awesome race.
I'm going to be very cautious who is behind me at Talladega, and I'm going to be fucking yelling at him. And don't you key up and mute me, Tom. I swear. Like, if I'm yelling at him, like, don't you fucking push me through the corner.
don't mute her because we won't know if somebody's wrecking. So don't mute her, please.
Yeah. I mean,
The
if
Amanda
I,
Sherman spotter pack.
which I probably most likely will be unless I have a couple shitty weeks. But if I'm already locked in the playoffs, I'm running up front of Talladega. I want that win. I want that playoff points.
Yeah, because those are bonus points that you get to start round 1.
Right.
Yeah, either way, I'll be in. So
Talladega's gonna be fun.
unless I get suspended.
Yeah, right.
All
Fucking
right, Tanner.
Walmart.
Here's the one that me and you were going for the championship for. Pow! Top boopers.
My name ain't on there.
Oh, you're not even down there. Where are you?
Ha! Fucking Tom, I knew I wasn't on a 1 in park. I knew it was bullshit.
Because it's
You
only
are- you are-
10s.
Yeah, I'm definitely a 1 in park.
There's
You're
more
at-
than
you're at
10.
6.
Oh yeah. For some reason, he's got it. See, Tom with his new spreadsheets.
It's just the most
Wait,
points, right?
how is it? It says because you're in for the segment, Tanner.
Casey, how
Tanner,
is
you're at
Casey still
6.
racing? I'm not throwing shots. I'm just asking a legit question here. I don't. What the hell?
How is what?
Casey still racing? 17?
So Tanner, you're at 6 points. So once the segment's over, you'll be off.
Right. So you're doing better than me with the boopers
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I was trying to win the championship, but then I gave up. So
Oh, no,
I don't
no,
think there's a.
Casey- I think Casey has
I
that
don't think
one
there's
on,
any catching
under wraps.
Casey without getting suspended.
So in Casey's defense, I think from what I recall, because he sits in our channel a lot of Casey's cautions and stuff are self spins and self fuck ups that don't collect other people, and
Right.
he does claim them. He's pretty darn honest. He gets upset that he claimed them afterwards, but he does claim everything, and a lot of it is him doing it to himself.
I do want to reiterate again. I'm not throwing any shots at all. By the way, I just didn't know he had 17.
I mean, I'd say to him in our channel, like, get the fuck away from me, Casey. Like, no, get away.
He does do that.
Tanner, I'm gonna send you this.
With the research duck.
The little
Oh
duck.
yeah. Bring up the duck. Research? You mean like Google?
Aw.
So earlier today, Tanner, I sent you a private message with the stats for Corey and Amanda. They're in our channel. We got the duck up, and that means it's time for some stats and some next week or tomorrow predictions. To date, Cyber Thunder Racing League has raced 23 different races, or 23 races at Michigan. 15 of them have had different winners. 4 active winners in the league currently still. Myself, September 2021. Corey Sherman, June 2023.
Actually,
Mike,
I have 2 Michigan wins.
I only saw one. Mike,
the one, hang on. The other one was also race at Old Michigan. I won both times in the Xfinity car.
Okay, all right, whatever you say.
We believe you.
Okay, I believe you. Yeah.
Mike Stiverson, September 2023. Ed Jurgen, February 2024. Top 5 starts. Dave Gainforth, 19 with an average finish of 13.7. Eric, 12 starts with a 19.4 average finish. Brian Dorsey, 12 starts, 15 average finish. Myself, 11 with a 17 average finish, and Andy Cork with a 16 average finish. And then the top 3 average finishing positions based on active drivers, 3 starts or more. Nathan Dufton, who is kind of hit or miss if he's gonna race or not. 3 starts with an average finish of 8. Ed Jurgen, 5 starts, average finish of 8.6, and Dave Gainforth. How about Dave Gainforth making a top 3 average finish list?
What?
19 starts with a 13.7 average finish. How about Gainforth?
Nice.
Damn.
Okay, you threw a lot of number stuff at me. I got one question. Where the fuck is Cody Heinzman's name at? He didn't win Michigan?
He's only
No, he
raced it once, I think.
No, Cody sucks.
Yeah, he
sucks.
just joined the
Twice.
league, didn't he?
He hasn't won Michigan.
He sucks. I'm telling
Thank
you,
God.
he's overrated.
Aw.
So Tanner, we always throw it to the hot seat first. So
Okay.
give us an A-list driver, a B-list driver, and a C-list driver, and however you want to define them is up to you.
Okay, and it don't these numbers are just helping me for research, right? It can be other people.
What? Yeah. It could be.
What?
It could be anybody. You
It can be anybody, right?
You could pick John Hunter Nemechek to win. I don't
Anybody in
care.
the
Right.
league, Tanner.
Yeah. Well, you read off all these numbers, and like I'm saying, like, huh?
Well, I
Well,
sent you the screenshot.
Come on, Tom, you
Right.
confused him. He's from Kentucky.
right. So for A list, I mean, fuck, we can go out on a limb and say Cody Heisman, right? But I'm gonna be different here. I'm gonna say for A, I'm going to go not on a big limb. Greg Mitchell for A. B, I just keep going, right? A, B, C.
Yeah, do it up.
That's
B,
how the
I'm
alphabet goes.
The order.
I didn't know if somebody else going with an A next, and we keep going. B, give me Tom Richter, and C, give
B-list
me
driver.
C, give me Larry Belsky.
Ooh.
I wouldn't
Fuck Larry.
exactly call those ABC drivers, but okay.
I'd love to see
Where am I?
Tanner's ranking.
Yeah.
Okay, you do it then. Let me hear your
Well,
ABC.
let me throw this out.
All right,
Let me
Amanda,
throw
you're
this out to
next.
Tanner, hold on.
You
hold on.
talked.
Let me throw this out to Tanner. Tanner. So Greg he's been on the show a few times, and Greg was.
Better hurry
what
up.
was he?
Tanner's got to leave soon. We got to do for your
Listen,
friends.
he was a Coca-Cola driver,
Nope.
right?
Who, Greg?
The Greg.
No, he races with Coca-Cola drivers.
Yeah. So he said he would run like 20th in that league. How fucking sick is that?
Right.
Like he struggled and would run 20th. That's fucking insanity.
Nobody
to
here
me. I
says
wouldn't
they're
even
the
want
best
it.
on iRacing, especially all four of us. We all fucking suck.
That's crazy.
Except for
Somebody
Tom,
like
he's
Greg
got to win.
Mitchell would run
One of us
20th.
has got to win
let me
here.
read
Yeah,
y'all's-
Tom's got a dub.
What's y'all's ABC then, Tom? You made fun of my list.
Yeah,
What's
all
your
right.
ABC?
Yeah, no, let Amanda go next. She wants to talk.
Wait a minute. What are we ABCing?
Michigan.
In our league?
Oh my-
Y'all make fun of me. Y'all better make fun of her.
Michigan?
Yeah.
I was watching
Hey,
the dogs.
A-list driver to win, B-list driver to win, C-list driver to win.
A.
Oh, I didn't know that's what.
Justin
Okay.
Ping.
What did you think I
B. Eric
Just name somebody.
Anderson.
I thought we
And
were actually ranking them like that.
C. I would go with me.
Okay, so I'm going back
You're
to me.
a
Sorry.
C?
A
I would say I'm a
is
C still. Yeah.
A Greg Mitchell, B Dustin Ping, C Tommy.
Oh my god, Tanner doesn't understand the
Oh.
concept here.
No, he just moved you from a B to a C driver, Tom.
That's like my three people. So I'm looking at
No,
like the
no,
three people
no.
I think can win.
No,
So think of Chase grid
where
as
they
A.
run. Yeah, where they
Chase
run.
grid is A. 13th through 20th is B. 21st through 30th is C.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
A Greg Mitchell, B
Tom
myself,
Richter.
C Casey Tomlinson. I don't know. I mean,
You think Casey's gonna win?
are y'all gonna make fun of me no matter what I pick?
He's like, I don't know who finishes in the last like 6 spots.
Right, yeah. I mean,
is I'm not around at the end of the race to see him.
yeah. I've either been parked or I'm DNF myself. So.
Hey, Corey, do you understand the assignment, Corey?
Yeah,
Can you
I
give me a
think so.
proper ABC?
All right. A, I'm gonna go Semple.
Oh.
B, I'm gonna go Anderson.
Yep.
C, I'm gonna go Chris Rose.
Okay. Sounds like
can't
our first proper ABC list.
I
Thank
don't
you.
think of
I
Rose
understand
as
the
a C.
assignment, Tom.
Fuck.
I don't think of Rose as a C.
He wrecks a
Whatever.
lot.
Go ahead. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tom.
All right, my A list is probably going to gonna ruffle some feathers, but my A list driver that I think is gonna probably win Michigan, Joe Hudson. I think Joe has learned over the past couple of weeks that that if he finishes the races how he's performing in them, he would be up there every single week. So I'm picking Joe from my A list. I'm picking Stiverson from my B list, and I'm gonna throw a 10,000 to 1 out there. I'm gonna
Tanner
say
Marr.
Dave Gainforth with the best average finish.
First win ever.
First win, Dave Gainforth.
Give him the
Best average finish.
championship. Let's
19,
fucking pack it up.
19 races for Gainforth. We're gonna need like a planetarium alignment for this to happen. I love
Yeah.
you, but
Aw.
I think
if Dave wins, just send him a fucking trophy. We'll see you in July, August, whenever the second season starts. We're ending it right now. He wins. He wins everything. Same thing if Fred does it. If Fred wins, fucking same thing. Send him a trophy, game over. Everybody else sucks.
right.
All right. I love y'all, boys. I gotta go race.
Wait,
So
you
going
got
grid right now?
Where are you racing? What car? And where?
Arca at Auto Club. I got 45 seconds.
Oh. Qualify.
What is it? No, they've already went to the grid. They're at the grid right now.
Oh, Jesus, Tanner.
Yeah, I didn't get to qualify.
All right,
Are we good?
Tanner. Yeah, you're good.
I'm sorry. I
You're
love
gonna
y'all.
fuck every-
He's
fuck
gonna fuck all
everything
of our
up.
cameras.
I'm sorry. I love y'all.
Good luck. Go.
Bye.
Don't park.
Oh,
Okay, I can move over. Which way do we gotta go? Oh, I can
you're
be
fine.
on the.
Oh God. Hold on.
Ah,
Oh God.
ah. It's just on Amanda. Hang on.
Who did you pick as your
hand
C,
looking.
Amanda?
Me.
Oh, who did you
Yeah.
pick as your B? Eric?
You're not a
Eric.
C driver.
I'm kind of teetering in the middle, I guess.
Good
I don't
team.
know where exactly C falls. No, I like Michigan. I've always been pretty consistent there.
You qualify as good at Michigan. I qualify awful at Michigan.
I
And
just have to
Michigan's
really
one of those
look at.
tracks. It's so hard to pass that. Oh, Dave, don't text me. Message in the chat. Dave literally just texted me. He says, "Thanks for picking me." You're out there. Say
Aw.
hello in the chat, dude.
Yeah.
Casey
Dave.
Tomlinson just says
Don't be
hello.
a secret creeper.
What's up, Casey? Give us your ABC list there, Casey, real quick before we go into furry friends.
Top tier drivers are A, middle of the
Oh.
pack are B drivers, and end of the pack is C drivers. Who do you think's gonna finish where? A, B, C.
No,
drivers.
who's gonna? You get 3 picks to win. That's how it
Oh
went.
yeah.
See, Tom, they still don't understand the
Yeah.
fucking assignment.
Well, you threw a new fucking segment out at us without telling us ahead of time.
I
We
picked
should
it up pretty fucking quick. And he threw
Figured
it out at
out
me
'cause you're
too.
Montana.
we should fucking throw him for a curveball, Corey, and tell him it's got to be a parlay, a 1, 2, 3 finish.
Mm.
Oh.
We'd be here until 2 a.m.
She's like, "What's a parlay?"
I almost corrected him 3 times when he's like, "Me and Corey." I'm like, "Corey and I."
Well, while we wait for Dragon 24, Mr. Tomlinson's picks
You
out.
gotta get rid of the duck so you can see.
He says that's a good one. Who's a good one? What's a good one?
The duck.
He doesn't get it either.
We asked
It's a good segment. You should do it.
we asked for some furry friends this week, and boy, did they deliver.
All right, so this is AI.
I don't know what's here.
Yeah, Tom has no idea what's about to go on. So this is AI furry friends that me and Amanda had some fun with Chat GPT. So we got this.
we have the video.
Oh, that's a duck.
That's
We
a
need
duck.
the video. We need the video first.
I didn't put that. I lost the intro
Oh.
video. I have to remake it. All right, here's bam. Oh, the new Cyber Thunder
Aw.
mascot. When you type a bunch of Cyber Thunder stuff, and then you type "make my dog a race car driver," he delivers a Cyber Thunder suit for him.
Usually AI gets like spelling wrong, so I'm surprised that they got it right.
I told that about. Amanda's like, "Well, why isn't there won't be?" I'm like, it fucks up text a lot. So then we got that one. Then we got this one, and then
Aw.
he's I put "make my dog a bartender in the Caribbean." So I guess he's at a Caribbean racetrack.
He's at the track bar.
And
That's what this is called.
Cyber
Thunder.
Thunder Racing Lounge.
Lagoo.
Yeah, something like that. But it's cool that it did that. So yeah, check that
Little
out.
flags all over.
So then we got there we go. Then we
Aww.
we got Rip and Daisy. She's a fairy princess. Rip's a gladiator because Amanda for some reason said put him as a gladiator. So there's Daisy as a fairy princess.
Casey Tomlinson says, I think rank B or C might win, so that's Casey's pick.
See, Casey doesn't understand what's going on either.
We
All
need a
here's
name,
Rip's
Casey.
gladiator.
That rip.
So this one's from Mike Stiverson. Pow. You take I guess his wife did this with the dog. What would this dog look like as a human? It's the weirdest picture I've ever seen. And it made me laugh really hard.
It's so weird. It's more Mike's face in the human picture that's kind of weird.
I just love how his
He's
face is
very
against his
comfortable.
face.
He's very comfortable, like, yep.
We're doing this.
That's what we're doing. What's up, Casey? How you doing tonight, buddy? Nice to see you join. I heard Gainforth is watching, but doesn't like to chat.
He's watching, but he ain't typing. We know you're out there. I'm watching you, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Say some names, Dave. Say some names.
Oh yeah, he wants you to say something. Amanda, who's got to
I
look
did.
out for you at Michigan?
Come on, Ricky
Everyone.
Stenhouse, tell us.
Yeah.
Everyone. Well, pretty much Larry and Rick, because that's who I got to slam by.
There we go. Now we got a proper
Gary.
ABC pick. Gary Bowman's Mike Anderson. Gary Bowman, Eric Anderson, Steven
Casey's
Musick.
trying to get off of that one in park picking Tom.
I think Tom will win. Yeah, okay, he already won one.
After he says B or C.
Yeah.
Gary's a good pick.
Yeah.
Gary, I mean, we talk about Gary every week. Gary is one of those that
He saves his
all-
tires.
Always up there. He got involved in an early incident in Kansas, but always up there, always contending, and you never hear him do anything wrong. He's one of the cleanest drivers that I think I've ever raced around.
Oh yeah.
I think
Definitely.
we've got 3 of 6 for Eric winning.
Come on, Eric,
the
ain't done
B.
shit yet.
Was it? I think it was Kansas that I was racing Gary, and I think I accidentally doored him. I said, "Sorry, Gary, I got tight." And then I hit the wall, and he ran into the back of me. He was like, "Sorry, Gary, I hit the wall." It was
That
all
was
within
Darling.
it was
Yeah.
Darling. It was
Darlington.
all within a lap.
I think I keyed up to you, and I'm like, Gary hates you.
Yeah, I don't think he was too impressed with my driving that night.
You should put that on the back of your one of those like "How's my driving" stickers with like the 800. Just put your actual number on there.
Yeah, shoot me a text when I'm driving like an asshole. Oh, I get so many text messages.
Anybody see how happy she is behind me? Such a happy puppy.
Well, Tanner picked you, Casey. Tanner picked
Yeah.
you to.
He's gonna fucking win Michigan. To fuck everybody else. Pow. So what do you got? That's all we're doing? Just the ABC?
That's kind of all I got. I'm waiting on another message from somebody else. So we've got we've got a couple of minutes, but early season 2025 season 2 stuff. I put out all right, I guess we're going to talk spoilers here. I put out a
I don't think Amanda's ready yet because you know how she loves checking Discord. So she's going to be very happy with what you're about to announce.
Yeah, I haven't checked it since about, I think, 8 a.m. this morning.
Well,
let's a couple weeks ago.
Now, so tracks that are returning to 25-2. We're not going to go through all of them, but some of these
I haven't heard this yet.
Would be expected.
Yeah.
Tracks that are returning for 25-2. Daytona is going to return. Auto Club's going to return. Indianapolis is going to return.
Yuck.
Iowa return. Chicagoland makes a return. This is all based on the voting that took place in one of the channels that Amanda didn't see. I did ask for 2 new tracks that we didn't race this season, oval, and 2 new tracks that we didn't race last season, road. Any guesses as to one of the 2 for either category?
For oval?
Daytona Road.
Either or.
I would say New Hampshire.
Amanda?
Daytona Road.
She didn't even read the list.
I did the poll. I did the poll like yesterday.
All right, for tracks, it's probably gonna be fucking Sonoma.
All right,
well, tell us.
Well, we're not putting all the secrets out there, but
Oh.
Charlotte Roval will be making a return.
I love Charlotte Roval.
25-2.
I love the Roval.
See, this is why people should watch Thunderstruck. You get first access here. Charlotte Roval will be making a spot on 25-2, and let me see one of the new ovals that got voted on. One of the new ovals that got voted on for this season. Did I pick a new one?
Probably not.
No, I definitely did.
You should get rid of one of the road courses and replace it with an oval.
Get rid of that Canadian junk.
What is the?
Should I go pee? Do you think he will do this soon?
I don't know. He's taking forever trying to read his thing.
Do I have time to pee? Hi,
No.
Gateway? Ooh, I like Gateway.
No, Gateway wasn't one of them. I put 2 new oval tracks on. I only see one. So
All right, Corey, you gotta give me the spoiler.
Another one here, but Kentucky also got voted on.
I love
Kentucky is one of the new oval tracks for 25-2, and Charlotte Roval one of the new road tracks for 25-2.
I do like some Charlotte Roval.
Now, where they land on the schedule, you know, I like to play games with that. So
Yeah, it'll probably be the fucking cutoff race. You're like, that's
Well-
stupid time. We know Greg's gonna win it.
well, let's just say that our championship race will not be held at Atlanta, 2008.
Ooh,
So
this is gonna be a Charlotte Roval.
yeah.
Are you just guaranteeing Greg to win the championship? It's gonna be a Coda.
Road America, Coda.
Yeah.
What else does Greg
I
like?
don't know what's the one that he fucking dominated Cody at. Was that Coda? Or was it Road America? One of the two.
All of them.
Yeah.
All the road courses. Coda and Road America. Though I think Cody was closer at Road America than he was Coda.
So we can do the Scrambler series?
What's the Scrambler series, Corey? Why don't you tell everybody?
Well, I've never participated in
Well,
it, but I want to.
Let's hear Corey's explanation of a Scrambler series.
Scrambler series. All right, say 12 people. No, that's too many. What did you have? Like 6 people make the playoffs? I don't know how many made it then. How long are the playoffs?
Can you imagine the shit that I would get from Rick Thompson if I made the playoffs only 6 drivers? You think I want to hear Rick?
4? I think it was 10 or 12, whatever. I think 10. That sounds about right.
Whatever
You
the
got
number
3.
is.
Yeah, whatever the number is. So you start the playoffs, and then the lowest finishing person gets eliminated. But you can put more people in and do like, all right, the bottom 2 get eliminated.
Double elimination.
Fuck yeah.
Have like one race random to be like a non-elimination race.
No, make them all elimination races, but one of them, 2 people get knocked out.
Oh yeah, do like a random double elimination.
Yeah. Like the
This
3rd race in. No, because that's what they do. 4th race in, fucking 2 of you guys are gone. We're going to eliminate 1 up until that one. Then we're getting rid of 2.
in order for that to work, like I would need to make up like a graphic today, like timestamp it, say like, you know, and show like the timestamp that I uploaded in Discord and my hidden channel and screenshot it and whatever and show, you know, that we picked this race to be the double elimination race. But
Yeah.
actually that would add some excitement to it.
So now, like I said, I've never participated in one of these. So is the final race still 4 people that race for a championship?
It is this season.
No, I mean, I'm saying when you guys did the Scrambler series.
Oh, I don't know. Mike's gonna have to help me out with that. I think so.
Yeah,
I do
so
like
you can bring a
Corey-
bunch of people in and fucking knock all their asses out every race
Corey did talk about like
Because
divisions.
for the Scrambler series. Ooh, I like the divisions too.
I like the idea of the divisions. I knew I was gonna slur that all together if I tried to say it really fast, but the division.
The division.
Safe place with really fast 5 times. But divisions. I think that would be really fun because it's a race within itself and everybody in their little segments are racing each other. And yes, you know, the 2nd and 3rd division probably won't get anything, but it's still something to brag about and be like, I'm the best of the guys in the back of the pack. Like something.
To answer Mike's question, so Mike says, so yes, question mark, we are doing it, question mark, probably referencing the Scrambler series.
I'm guessing Gateway.
To be determined. Yes, it was okay. According to Mike, it was a final 4 in the final race.
Go for the Scrambler.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Corey?
I don't think we ever ran
What?
that on a Tuesday night. I think we only ever ran it on a Wednesday night.
Mike
No,
said there
it
would be
was.
4
I think it
in
was
the
Tuesday
final race.
night.
I know we ran it on a Wednesday night. Did we also do it on a Tuesday?
I never did it in Rising Stars. Like I said, I've never done it because I only raced before I started racing. Since everything moved to Tuesday, I only did a couple races on Tuesdays. I was playing darts.
The
So it's in?
season. Oh,
It is. We're doing it.
no.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what
a
he
no,
said.
but
We'll
Why we
figure
don't
out the
give out
format. We
spoilers.
need you should put enough people in where we do 2 double eliminations and then like spin a wheel and they could be like back to back. Ooh,
Oh yeah, you could do a wheel spin if
I could
there's
do wheel
one dub.
spins all day. We could have Thunderstruck.
We got a bot for wheel spins in our channel.
Really?
Yeah, if you do slash
I want to do wheel spin.
slash wheel list 2 words. If you do slash wheel, it'll come up with all the things.
The season you were gone, Mike said.
Oh, yeah.
Was he talking about the divisions?
Scrambler on Tuesdays, I assume.
Oh. But yeah, I want to try that because I mean, somebody gets caught up in something as a shitty race. You gotta get
Can
your
you
shit
imagine
fixed,
though?
get back out there.
Can you imagine though, right? Like let's say let's throw an 8-ball out there, right? Like Greg Mitchell qualifies 30th, right? He had an issue
Mhm.
with his wheel at Texas 6 weeks ago or whatever it was, and then he had an issue in the middle of the race. Wheel disconnects, whatever, and goes 2 laps down. Can you imagine one race?
Not my problem.
And
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yep, fuck him. He's gone. I'm fucking.
He's
I
like,
can crash this bitch up now.
he's like, is that all it takes? Can you
You-
imagine though, like the unclaimed cautions in a Scrambler series moving to last finishing position?
Ooh,
Now that adds another
oh,
layer to it.
that does. I like
Or
it.
interleague bounties on other drivers.
What?
Like how many
Well,
No,
we got
Amanda.
the-
What are you talking about?
And Mike
free
started the Heinzman Hunt for
You did.
Chicago.
the Heinzman Hunt?
That's what it's called, the Heinzman Hunt 200 or 250.
Yeah. He says he's gonna pay $5 iRacing credits to whoever takes out Cody.
$5, like that gets you a shitty track.
All right, he just said 10. Okay. All right,
Oh, he just
$50.
texted me 30.
Yeah. Oh, he's up to 50 now. Yeah, I think I want to try it out one time. And another thing that was brought up too that I kind of liked is if we change cars during like swap, like always run the trucks because that's what Tuesdays got started on. But like the second season that we do, like change the car out.
Well, there was there was a lot of talks in the past couple of days across. I looked for some feedback. There was a lot of talks about taking some big swings for the end of 25-1 to 25-2. Some of them got shot down with a flare gun. Some of them are like, all right, maybe there's air here, but who knows? Oh no, Dave didn't message me.
How
I
about
thought it was
this?
him.
Always like 25-2, 26-2 or whatever. That one has a different card. It's always a Scrambler series with all the stupid shit. Like, we're going to spin a wheel. We're going to double eliminate people.
I mean, so right now we run a 6-7 race chase. So we have 14 people in our.
Ooh, do
Hold on,
double.
We're gonna do live math here. So
Oh, boy.
14 people,
Yep.
7 races.
Yep. But you got to keep 4 at the end. So that puts it down to 10 get eliminated throughout this process. So yeah, you would do single elimination, 2 double elimination races.
Yeah, and people don't know what it is. Hey, Dave Gainforth.
There he
Dave,
is.
Dave says he owns the right.
I
The
think he
hell
did
you
say
do,
that
Dave.
on our show. He did say it on our show that he came up with this.
I was the
Scrambler
one who
series.
pushed them to put it in Wednesdays. Dave.
He said he came up with it. I don't know. That's what I heard when he
Dave
was
is
on
a
here.
damn liar. I love Dave. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you fucked up, Tom. He got chat working now. He had to sign in to YouTube.
Oh, Mike's got his back.
Oh, here you go. What you gotta say,
Dave's
Tom?
series was the first one to introduce it, yes. But there was a couple of conversations that I went to Dave
But
and I
did he
said,
come
hey,
up with it?
oh shit, now Dave's come. Oh god.
I'm
Oh,
getting
Lord.
Hang
on
on, Tom.
Discord.
He's got to sign into Discord.
4 hours later.
Sorry, Dave. We were picking
He's
on
got to
you when you.
restart his computer and
Yeah.
open up the application.
When you were
Gotta
logging
find
out
his
of everything
password
so you
book.
could restart your computer.
I bet he
We were
has a
picking on you.
password book somewhere. He doesn't have like the save my login.
My mom has one of those.
Yeah, I bet Dave has one. I'll
Come on
name names.
Come on in, Dave. We're here for an indefinite amount of time until I get a message from Cody. So come on in. What is he? Shutting down my only. Oh my god. This is why we
He's
shouldn't.
got to log
read-
out first. Hang on.
I would love to know what content he has going on his OnlyFans.
I got an OnlyFan sitting next to me. It's on medium speed right now.
Oh.
I bet Dave has great content on his OnlyFans.
Spam 101. Let me see. How much does he charge per month? Dave, what's your handle on there?
Probably just him smearing like chocolate pudding all over his face. Like nothing even sexual. He's just like rubbing it
Chocolate pudding all over
over
his face.
in his ears, staring dead eye at the
It's a
camera,
big. It's like a 5-gallon bucket of chocolate pudding through. He's like, "Ugh."
sucking on his fingers,
Mwah.
sticking it in his nose. Got cherries in his nose with the stem.
Tanner's gonna come back and watch part 2 of this and be like, "What the
What,
fuck?"
what the fuck happened after I left?
Oh my
Anybody
god.
goes eat chocolate pudding?
It's
Should I
from
take a Dave?
Dayton, Ontario.
Get it. Thank you, Mike. Get in here, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, I'll fix it up for you to come in. Hop in Discord. You gotta log in first because you probably logged out.
Like an old man. Mike, come pop on Discord too. Shit, we can make 5 people. Cody and Corey
Yeah,
and Amanda
Mike,
can get Cody.
you won recently. Doesn't matter that it wasn't a points race.
Yeah,
Tom
you
said
did
you
tell
wouldn't come
me.
on if you didn't win. If you
You
won, you
did.
would come on.
Yeah,
did
Mike,
say
you
that.
did tell me. All right, we need Mike Stiverson for 15 minutes.
So one thing that I've noticed with Stiverson, and I've brought it up in Discord while we're racing, like when we're under caution laps, and like he'll be in like 25th, and he's like, "I'm gonna pit." No, I'm not. And like, I think he's trying to trick us retards in the back to pit. Like,
Oh, it counts.
Oh, it does count. It does count. You didn't say for points. But yeah, he tries to fake us out in the back to pit.
Oh, we got one. Hang on.
Turn your camera on, sucker.
Oh, look at that sexy guy up there.
Yeah, I had to get dressed. Sorry.
Oh, he had to wipe all that pudding off. I had to get a beach
Oh my
towel,
God.
wipe it all off.
Girl, I use butterscotch. I'm not a chocolate guy.
Oh, you getting sassy with the butterscotch, huh?
And Cool Whip. Oh, hell yeah.
Turn that camera on.
Give me your credit card.
Oh,
I will.
For $4.99,
Yeah,
I will.
for $4.99 a month, you can see whatever you
For
want.
Tree City.
I'll even give you air miles if you want.
Do I need to like give you guys some space? Like,
Corey's like, I fucking said come to bed. Stop talking to Dave.
Tom's turning red and he's not even smoking.
what's up, Dave?
Yeah, man.
Not
what's
much. How
going
are
on?
you? I'm doing good, guys. How's everybody?
It's a nice looking trophy you got back there. Where'd you get it?
Well, it's the one I pre-ordered for winning tomorrow night.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I got
Looks like
into
you're. I was gonna say, it looks like you're maybe a little bit more settled up there. Last time, it looked like you were living in a cardboard box, but this time, you're a little bit more settled up. Everything looks
the boxes are still there, so
good. Okay, well they're hidden, so that counts.
I left my TV on so I can hear you. Then I hear the TV. Then
Oh God, I'm sorry.
So you still celebrating Ryan's win last night?
Yes. I don't know. These next gen cars, I mean, it could have been Justin Haley out front. I don't even know if Justin ran the race. It could have been Justin Haley out front. If you put Justin Haley out front with 30 laps to go in these next gen cars, nobody is passing Justin Haley. Ryan Blaney could not pass John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Jones's teammate, for God's sakes.
Eric Jones was kicking ass.
Literally. No, but these cars, it could have been anybody up front with 30 laps to go, and you would have had the same exact result. So,
I'll be right back.
Okay,
he just got a new
Wow.
subscription.
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta process his credit card real quick. He's got the.
Yeah, that's the problem with the next gens, and it kind of transfers over to iRacing, right? I mean, but you can't pass in the next gen.
You know, when they first came out, they were really good, and then they changed them, and yeah, it went to that. Because when we first had them when I raced the Cup Series, they were fun as hell to race, and I was like, damn, these things are awesome. And then I pushed for them to be in BPL. Then we did a next gen series in BPL, and I'm like, oh, these things are dog shit now.
Yeah, I didn't mind the next gens. I got used to them and learned how to save them, and I think that's kind of where I shined in that BPL league that season, getting in the playoffs and everything, was because I learned how to save them, and other people couldn't. So once they started going, they lost the car, or they were just done. It seemed to be the biggest complaint a lot of them had. You couldn't save them. He's back.
Yeah.
Dave, what's your favorite car to race on iRacing, oval or road?
I hate road courses. Anything.
Well, no, car, not track.
How come I hear you and then I hear you again? What's going on?
You have your TV on in the background.
No.
Oh, I hear it too. It's
yeah, I'm
coming
hearing
through
it
on
too.
your thing twice. Is it only Tom?
Hello, hello, hello.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong, but yeah, it is only Tom actually.
Do you have YouTube open up on your computer?
Oh, maybe I do. One sec.
Oh, that might be the problem.
Gotta log out.
Yeah, make sure you log out.
He finally figured out how to chat in YouTube, and
Yeah.
now we've ruined it for him.
Yeah, now
Dave,
we're
just so you
kicking 'em
know,
out.
in the past 2 weeks, you have surpassed 25 people all the way to the very top of this league of my favorites.
Aww.
Where am I at, Amanda?
Just for that, I'll get chocolate pudding for you.
I would say, I mean, because I'm sleeping with this
Free
one
show.
over here, so
Not even the low fat shit. I'll get the good stuff.
It's really creamy
name
when I
brand.
squish
Name
it.
brand.
Nice
Yep.
and thick. Thick and brown,
creamy.
just like you like it, right? She's not saying nothing. She's smoking and having a beer. So
Just taking it in, and that's what she
that's
said.
what you got to do, dear. Take it in.
Oh my
Don't
god!
spit it- don't spit it
Tanner
out.
is gonna come back and be like, "Oh, what? They brought Dave on?" Be like, "What the fuck is going on in this show now?"
Listen,
Just
your
like
ratings just went through the
Thunderstruck
roof.
Thunderstruck After
Everybody's
Dark.
We
They're like,
we
"We
might need to
didn't
change the age rating on our videos.
They're like, we didn't know Dave was so sexual.
Hey, I said it's not for kids. It's not for kids.
Yeah, I read a
What
lot
you
of
want me
books.
to do? Oh shit!
No, but I
Oh.
hate road courses. Any road course.
Well, what's your favorite car to run? The Cup car, the Xfinity car, the truck, the Maseratis,
I like-
the Lotus 49.
I like the trucks. I like the ARCA cars, the new ARCA cars. I haven't raced them much yet,
Those are
though.
good.
I haven't done any dirt cars or open wheeled stuff. I am very limited in what I got experience in.
I keep telling Amanda that because we watched the new Earnhardt documentary on Prime, and I think we watched some other thing where it was showing older cars. Man, those if we had those like 90s, early 2000 cars, that would be. I would love to run in a league with those things.
I like the 87 cars on here actually too. I would like to do
I
a
haven't
league with
done too
those.
much. Yeah, I haven't done too. I mean, I would do a league with those. Maybe do like a winter league with 87s. I'd do
Then
that.
we raced them in Chris Legue's league. What are we running racing for a cause? The first time.
We do like a Wednesday night 87 league.
Well, I think Tom should do a Thursday night ARCA league. Have 2 nights of racing again.
I thought the Mazdas were fun when I ran them at Watkins Glen, like 15 races in a row to get my driver's license up.
I heard Dave is running that Thursday league.
Ooh.
Play the trophy.
Yeah, it's called Win Dave's Trophy, but he kicks you out right before the end of the race.
Dave just boots everybody from the
every
server.
race.
I won't be 10,000 to 1 odds anymore. I think you over exaggerated that, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, probably, but I mean,
I'm happy to
Alright,
finish
hold on.
13th every week.
how many races have you started? 403, 406?
Well, I don't know, 404 now, I think.
Let's
It was
call it
400
404 times 43. Let's assume we had 43. We did not, but that would be 1 in 17,372 odds.
You have a calculator, or you just do that in your head?
He just made that shit up.
No, I've got a calculator right on my computer, like everybody else does.
Everybody does.
Yeah. God, you're a nerd.
Remember they told us that we'd never
Nerd.
have fucking calculators
Yeah, right.
available.
So, well, all right. Next week, I won't have those odds. I'll be better. I got a new truck this week. I got a new sponsor.
Ooh, who's the sponsor?
Oh.
This is breaking news.
Yes, the Shiny Heiny Truck Washing Company.
I was trying to think of a pudding company.
Oh my god, you should make a fucking truck.
Well,
It's all
You
up your left
said-
side there, Dave.
And then put your fake OnlyFans on the bumper.
Bill Cosby on your hood, really big.
yeah, I was going to say, you know, I'm going to be in Jello pudding.
Give me that pudding pop.
Yeah.
Only spoons.
The 4 people watching this episode will know what the fuck's going on. The rest are gonna be like, he really likes pudding.
Yeah, man.
And call me Fat Albert.
Well, he likes butterscotch pudding a lot.
Just
I mean,
Mike and Casey will know what the fuck's going on. The rest are gonna be like, what?
Long Casey doesn't
up
wreck
in
me again.
Up in Canada, Dave doesn't have fucking string cheese, so let's just start.
Yes,
there.
we do.
What?
We have string cheese.
I had to explain to Dave a year ago what
What's
string cheese was.
Well, I don't like pulling my food apart before I eat it. Like, I could eat a whole piece of cheese without ripping it into shreds. Like,
So sometimes I get a little annoyed to do it, so I just eat it like a candy bar.
You are a monster.
do you have cheese whiz down there?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, fortunately.
Mm,
You know what I like? I like poutine.
that's one thing I don't like.
Oh my, Amanda, they're called gravy fries.
No, I don't like poutine.
Gravy fries in Jersey, but
Yeah.
gravy on anything with brown gravy, but poutine,
Mm.
so good.
Why do you call it brown
Thursday
gravy? All
fries.
gravy's brown.
No,
No,
you have red sauce.
Chicken gravy, pork gravy. No, red sauce is marinara. You piece
No,
of
that's oh my god, here we go. That's
Don't start that Jersey war with
my
me.
my grandmother's gonna come back and say that it's gravy. That's what
Marinara.
she should call her sauce.
It's tomato sauce.
Marinara.
What is it, Amanda? Taylor ham and cheese or egg
Taylor
pork
ham,
roll.
egg, and cheese.
What did you
Taylor
just call
ham.
it? Is pork
Taylor
roll.
ham.
Taylor ham.
Taylor ham.
I've
Is
had
pork
one of
roll.
those.
You gotta buy Taylor brand.
Thank you, Mike. It's gravy.
Mm,
Are you talking about the marinara?
What? The marinara?
Not a,
marinara?
What do you
That's
guys,
red.
What do you guys say?
Red
Yeah,
sauce
that's
or
not gravy.
marinara?
Yeah, see, Mike agrees with me.
No.
With
Red
what?
sauce is gravy.
Gravy goes
No.
on mashed potatoes and turkey and
Yeah.
Well,
stroganoff.
yes, that's fair. But
you do know I was a chef before my job now, right? For like 15 years.
Oh, she's about to
All
school
up and
you.
down the East Coast. Like I was cooking in kitchens since I was 14 years old.
ask any
Chef
Italian,
Boyardee.
it's gravy. Agreed.
Mm.
Unless it comes out of
Ah.
a can.
Well,
if it
talk
comes
to
out of a
Italians
can,
too
it's
much.
sauce.
Italians don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh.
If it's homemade, it's gravy. Can is sauce. I think
No,
that's
what's
it.
gross? You guys have a sausage gravy. That stuff is disgusting.
Oh my god, I love
Sausage
sausage gravy.
is fucking amazing. I will just eat that by the spoonful.
No.
Anything
Sausage
with
gravy
a
over
dead
biscuits.
pig in it.
Oh,
You give me
Mm.
people eat a whole dead pig right in front of me. It's amazing.
Dave, you have to
amazing.
try it. It's delicious.
Oh, I've tried it. I saw his Cracker Barrel sign there. I've had it at Cracker Barrel.
Girls
It's
don't
like,
have it
Oh,
at Cracker
yeah.
Barrel.
well, that's as close as we
I've
get.
homemade sausage gravy with a fuck ton of pepper inside of it, just smothered over top of biscuits.
It's like glue. It's like tar. It's
Oh,
just good.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
Ugh. Anyway,
Made it as like double doubles.
What the hell's a double double?
You know what double double is?
Is it like a double cheeseburger? Like what's a double double?
It's a
Tim-
nasty ass
Tim
Tim Hortons
Hortons,
coffee,
double-double.
burnt and overcharged.
we don't have the hemp
Yeah.
tweets here.
you got Tim Hortons down there?
Yeah.
It's gross.
I think we're the cutoff for Tim Hortons. Little
You
Timbits.
guys
get some
are
Timbits.
probably only like 2 hours from each other. You and Dave.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Yeah, we live
We're
near
across the
Rochester,
lake.
New York.
Oh, you're just across the lake.
Yep.
You're in Ontario, right?
Yep.
Dick Hurts
Dick Hurts from Beaton.
from Beaton, Ontario.
Yeah, we're
I work at Beaton Meats.
we're what hour and 45 minutes from Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I know where you are. Yeah, I've been there.
We're an
What?
apple orchard country.
I went through there to get to Oswego one time
Oh,
Oswego. It's a beautiful little tiny town.
in Fulton Speedway.
Fulton is nasty. Fulton Speedway is fun. Fulton is just a bunch of heroin addicts at this point.
oh.
Did
No, I
you guys
didn't
ever go to Geneva?
No.
So
I used to
everybody
work in
thinks I'm
Geneva.
nuts. Everybody thinks I'm nuts. So I went up to the Finger Lakes a couple years ago, stayed on Seneca Lake, did Watkins Glen test drive, all that kind of fun stuff. But I tell you what, the Finger Lakes, specifically, there's this one little restaurant in Geneva. It's on like a little brick road with like a little pavilion across the street from it. Can't remember the name of the restaurant. Can't remember the name of the street.
It's in the well, I think they call it a city, but it's right in the like
Yeah, like
downtown
little
part.
town square, yeah, whatever. And then you can walk like 3 blocks and you're on Seneca Lake or where.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess it'd be Seneca Lake. They have I went there for like an Italian dinner on family vacation or whatever, and they have the absolute best tap water anywhere.
Yeah. That's how you know you're old.
That was a fucking letdown. I thought it was gonna be fucking something awesome.
Jesus Christ. They probably got a fucking
Best
pump that
fucking
goes to the
water.
lake.
Like I'm thinking this Italian guy's gonna be like, the tiramisu was fucking amazing. He's like, the tap water was great.
They had the
Yeah, best
best
water.
tap water I've ever tasted.
It's probably the same water in the fucking toilet.
Yeah, they're probably pumping it out of the fucking lake.
Fish
Yeah.
pooping in there, and you're fucking drinking it.
Yeah. Drunk people throwing their garbage in there because there's a fucking college around there too.
That was very random.
Yeah,
I actually want to find
the best
that
tap
restaurant,
water
yeah.
in the world.
He has a tap water map. He just
Yeah.
puts pins wherever he drinks tap water, like all over the
Oh,
United States.
He rates it there. When
Yeah.
0 through 10.
That's a
No,
it's-
3.8.
That means it's
Their
good.
tap water is 3.8.
Don't drink the yellow water.
It's a tiny little restaurant in like town square, downtown, whatever. Little brick front building.
Wouldn't every restaurant have the same tap water?
But they charge you for it.
I don't know.
That's why it tastes so good. It's free.
We're giving this shit away.
Everything was free that night. I didn't pay for it.
But an hour later, it went right through you, probably.
Yeah. That's some good tap water.
That's some good pissing right there with that good water.
I went to Ireland once. They told me at this one place. They told me this one guy just it's so funny. So we're just walking down this New Year's. It's a little tiny town right on the water there. This guy walks out. He's like, "Hey, you guys visiting?" We're like, "Yeah." oh yeah, go to this place. They have the shortest pour. I guess that's what you need for Guinness, the shortest pour, where it doesn't go through the lines and all that. He's like, oh, we're like, okay, yeah, we'll check it out. He's like, oh, you gonna go see the puppet show later on? We're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Puppet show? He's like, yeah, so and so's doing a puppet show down at wherever in the fucking town square or whatever. I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll check that out. We didn't go see the puppet shows. So don't ask.
It was a weird fucking story, honey.
Yeah, it was.
That's about as random
I
as the
just wanted to
water.
get it out of the world.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's about as good as the water.
Corey, I just sent you a message.
What?
It just says wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
No.
He's got
So who
about
were you waiting
10
for? What
minutes.
were you waiting for?
Verson said good story.
What?
Mike said good story.
Thanks, Mike. It was a good story.
He
About
didn't
the
stick
be
a
there.
tap
tap
one.
water though.
Yeah, he's probably talking about the tap water story. This is a good story.
Yeah.
I'm going to make the trip myself. I can't wait.
Go get some good tap water.
Yeah, we don't have good tap water up here in Ontario.
Are you near the wildfires?
No, that's in another province.
I don't know what that is.
We just heard Canada.
Yeah, I figured all Canada's on fire
It's all the
because
same thing.
Yeah, we still got snow here. Actually, my igloo is getting ready to melt. Actually,
you guys had it a couple of years ago? Because we got a bunch of that shit coming over from Canada.
All
yeah,
the
we
smoke
had
came
fires here. Yeah, all the smoke came down to you guys.
They haven't put them out yet? Isn't it snowed up there enough?
No, we needed it for warmth, so we kept it going.
Oh, that
It
makes
was
sense.
pretty bad. Like I'd go out to smoke a cigarette and I'd get annoyed because it was all the smoke coming down from Canada and everything. But like
Yeah,
literally,
fucking
it was
Canadians.
it was an orange haze for weeks and weeks. So we're like,
Oh yeah.
this is fucking nuts, and it was just coming down.
We're gonna put a tariff on if it happens again.
Yeah. Start charging you for your smoke.
Yeah,
fee.
50% tax.
You can't tariff another state because we're gonna end up buying Canada.
You can't afford us.
So Dave, I've
love
only got
Canada.
I've only got a few minutes because I've got to pop out of here. We're talking.
You thirsty? Need water?
He's gonna
Top
drive to
secret,
Geneva, get some water
confidential
real quick.
stuff. Dave, give us a couple of drivers A, B, and C lists since you didn't put it out in the chat. You didn't know how to chat on YouTube. A, B, and C list.
I was watching on my
drivers-
TV, by the way. I wasn't watching
yeah.
on YouTube.
Took
They're
him
gonna
forever to
win.
log in, Tom. It took him 2 hours to log in.
I had pudding all over my fingers.
In the fucking shower.
Yeah, I'm naked from the waist down.
There's still pudding from here down.
He's not even moving. He's just sliding from the pudding all over his seat.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't even looked at the points because I know I'm like 50th. I'm like a Z driver, so.
Well, not even points. Like, how do you who
For tomorrow
do you
night,
think would
Michigan.
finish?
Well,
Tomorrow
the
night,
20,
maybe.
28 or 55 is probably going to win. That's
You can't pick
That's
two.
it. But
Yeah.
I'll pick Andrew again. He came close last week. I think he was second, and I picked him.
Andrew's an A driver. You can't pick three.
Well, I've only picked. Okay, I'll pick Andrew to win.
Okay.
He's my A driver. B driver. Eric's pretty good. I know everybody was picking Eric. I should pick
I know
somebody
it.
different. Who else is in the B category?
Whoever you want to be.
Mike's commenting me.
There is no.
The
There
Home
is no
Depot
rules
car has
here.
got bad luck, though. He's got terrible luck.
Yeah.
I'll pick. Well, Corey's not going to win because I'm going to make sure I wreck him. I missed last week.
Yeah, you did.
That's because
Fred McHell.
Fred wrecked me on lap 4, man. I was pissed off trying to pass him.
We
you know?
heard it. We
I was
heard it.
getting, 15 minutes worth of repairs. Then he beat me in the race. That pissed me off even more.
You go back.
to
You
lap
taking
him
him out
enough
this
to
week?
catch back up to him.
Yeah.
Who's a B driver? I don't know some of these guys.
Amanda would be a good pick.
Stiverson's a good driver.
Yeah, I'll
I'm a
pick
C driver.
yeah. Or Chris is pretty good. He wrecks. He gets not Chris Rose, Chris Wold.
Not Chris.
Not that one. I ain't picking that one.
Hopefully he doesn't show up.
If
he wrecks me, he wrecks me. Huh?
Until he wrecks me.
I'll just no more chocolate pudding for Chris D.
Oh yeah,
Rose.
were you talking bad shit about him when you were on here? I think it was.
Yeah, I was, and then he didn't show up that week actually, so I was safe.
No.
So
Yeah.
I'll pick Anderson. Anderson's usually pretty good at these big tracks and saving fuel. And then a C driver. Wow. Well, he was on the show. I'll pick Tanner. Is that his
Tanner.
name? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his
Okay.
name.
Who's the weird kid? Who's the illiterate kid who was on here?
It's a kid from Kentucky.
Not that was where he's from. I recognize the southern accent there a little bit.
Tanner's awesome. He's probably one of the easiest going silly guys ever. He's so fun.
I should have picked Tom. I feel bad I didn't pick Tom. He's sitting there all sad.
Would be a good
It-
yeah.
it
driver
doesn't
pick.
matter.
Is this Tom a C driver?
Yeah, you can put Tom in C.
You can
Tom's
call
like,
me whatever
He's
you
good.
want.
See me all twisted teed up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
He's got his one win for the year, so him and Ryan
Year?
Blaney now have each won. Like
He's got his win for the
That's,
next 3.
I got a win
Yeah.
before Ryan Blaney. Let's just leave it.
I
at
like
that.
how you updated your backdrop right away. That's
I
pretty
did.
Good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna pick myself. I'm gonna win.
I love it.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
shiny Heine truck wash company is gonna win. You'll be kissing my
Well, you
shiny
could
Heine.
put
I'm gonna
one
be giving-
get one little pudding cup for the back corner. So
I'll
we
see if I
see
can
it.
get one put on. I'll get a little Jello deco there.
Just make your tail lights little pudding cups.
JELLO.
On his
Oh.
And then, and then
Oh.
baby really small under it, like Jello.
Just for you, Amanda.
Amanda keeps driving right behind me. She's not hitting me. She's not trying to pass me.
She keeps
I don't
kissing
know
my Jello.
why.
Well, Dave, I already said that if you win the race, then it's your first win in Cyber. That basically you just won the championship, and we should just call the season until next season.
I totally freaking
And
agree.
Tom's got to send you a big ass trophy like the one you got.
Listen,
I
Cody.
want one bigger.
Listen, I don't want to bring up fresh wounds, but I haven't even sent Cody his trophy from 25
Oh.
one yet.
It
Or
does have it.
24 2,
You
I
just
guess.
said
We're in 25.
Dave's
one.
Just put this date on the same
Hey,
trophy and just send them to
I'll
one.
send you a post-it. Just grab a Sharpie.
All right. It's the thought that counts.
It's all spelled wrong.
Bronze a pudding cup for me and put my name on it.
Yeah,
That'd be
there's
fine.
a pudding cup on top. He's like, "What the fuck was there pudding all over my trophy?"
Licking it.
Oh, Cody's in
Hi,
chat.
Cody.
Yeah,
That wasn't your first time. I recognize
Aw.
that tongue action.
Well, you guys feel free. Don't get our channel shut down, but feel free to continue
Oh,
on.
it's
But
already
I'm going to
been
bounce
shut
out
down.
of here.
Yeah, we gotta
Oh,
go.
has it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it's
I thought you
call
stopped
it a night.
streaming.
No, I would have stopped
it's been
streaming
fun.
God,
this.
no.
Well, you said
How
shut
do you
down. I
think
thought you-
Mike's still chatting?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's true.
We got Mike, we got Cody, we got Casey in here.
You're making the
Dave-
league order for his smarts.
Dave joined us on a whim.
Yeah.
I want to be part of the Brady bunch. They look kind of
That's
cool.
why
though.
we need to have an open house night where it's just open Discord and we can have
We're
different
going
people
to.
hop in.
Some Friday we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Friday night open house. Basically, I'm just gonna throw Discord up, have chat up. Anybody wants to come in, just fucking join.
We should have a wheel spin too, so anybody in here has to take a shot whenever random tipper tips, and we do a wheel spin.
We're gonna do a wheel
like
spin for
$3 tip.
the championship. Who's going to the
Yeah.
championship this year? Let's spread the wheel. Woo!
It'll be our new wild card.
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun. Put
No.
everybody's name
Make
below.
that the scrambler.
I think you should do the scrambler thing. By the way,
Well, you came up with it, so obviously.
well, I did, and I'll let you use it. I'll let
You're a
Tom take the
damn
credit for it.
Some
He,
royalties.
he already did take the credit for it.
Oh, I know. I know. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
And it was my
We're-
idea, by the way.
We're gonna get out of here. Tom's gonna go do stuff with Cody Bear, and yeah, we'll see you guys next Monday. But we'll see you before that tomorrow night.
I'll see you in Victory Lane tomorrow night.
Yeah, you're gonna see David
yeah.
Victory
Come and
Lane.
visit.
Tom's gonna go visit him. Amanda's probably gonna get wrecked out. I'm probably gonna have to park.
Or are you
it.
gonna finish the race?
I hope so. I'm looking for
Mr.
2 in a
One
row.
Park.
I'm looking for 2 in a row to finish.
He's gonna spend another Tuesday night staring at the
Yeah.
post race.
I'm gonna
thread going,
try
"Please,
not
please,
to
please."
get in a situation where I have to look at my Discord all night to see if I'm racing the next week.
Dave, why'd your camera just move?
Oh, he's sliding
I don't know.
around.
I don't know what
I
I
was
did.
scanning your table looking for Jello, but it looks like I just see a monster or something.
It's a giraffe.
All right, everybody.
What the?
Tomorrow night, check
I have
out
questions. but-
OSR Network.
It's a giraffe.
We'll be live at 8, I think.
It's so
I don't know what
random.
the fuck's going on. All right, we're getting out of here. See you guys tomorrow night.
I got a bigger one in my living room.
Send me a picture, please.
All right, I can do that. What's wrong with my
Why do you have
giraffe?
giraffes
I
all
don't
over?
want to end yet.
One second. I'll show you this other thing that I got here. One
Take
sec.
us out of our. Oh my god! I don't know what he's bringing.
Now we get kicked off.
Goodbye. I gotta go talk to Cody.
Bye.